Hello everybody again from Simplyfoodea YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your trust and the great comments. We're gonna continue our HACCP plan writing in the example of the orange juice. We have finished in the previous videos or the previous tutorials all the processes, hazard analysis and critical control points identification also. So we will continue today the forming of the table about the establishment of the critical limits and monitoring of the CCPs. But the best practice to monitor also the OPRPs, either the identifying of the OPRPs or establishing the critical limits of the OPRPs or monitoring of the OPRPs. So when we go to the OPRP, we will mention the second principle and third principle and fourth principle of the HACCP. So for the OPRP and the CCP, it's better to have the both of them. For the OPRP, you can create a table. You are mentioning that this OPRP number, which is number 1, it means when you get back to the HACCP plan, you will find that our OPRP are number 1, which is sorting of orange. So the sorting of orange are OPRP number 1. Okay, and this sorting of orange, which is process number what in the whole flow diagram, so it is process number 2. So I am mentioning here that it is process number 2 in the flow diagram. What are the hazard description in this process? So the hazard description, any physical hazard, either the orange peel or orange seeds. Now are the third principle of the HACCP plan, which is establishment of the critical limits. So we are writing here what are the critical limit of this OPRP. For example, I'm mentioning that maximum 3% rejection. So while sorting of orange, the acceptable limit or the critical limit for me are maximum 3% rejection for the upcoming orange. So the fourth principle of the HACCP, you write monitor. The monitor you must answer 4 questions actually: what, how, when, and who. So what we are monitoring, we will mention that any physical hazard or either, can make here, either rotten orange fruits or other unneeded fruits while receiving and while sorting of the orange. Okay. The second question of the monitoring, you must answer how. How we will monitor this process? I will monitor this process by using, for example, collector machine or naked eyes or visual standards board, whatever the usage of the tool or mechanism to monitor these OPRP. Okay, when we are monitoring, so I will mention, for example, after receiving of each orange shipment, sorry, okay, or even each 1 hour. It depends about your normal process. Okay, who will monitor? For example, I have mentioned that the production labor will monitor this OPRP, and the quality inspector also will monitor this OPRP. So these are the best practices in creating the table of the second principle, third principle, and fourth principle of the HACCP plan. Best of luck and waiting for you in the upcoming videos. Goodbye.